Father, Father, is it my turn to wear the crown now, Father? Am I king now, Father?
Jarl, Stramara of Visby, irresistible, sexual man. Am I allowed to say that in the first 30 seconds of YouTube? I'm sure they'll be fine with it. A lot of people were asking me, by the way, why I chose seduction focus for a dude who is chaste. Mainly because not only is he chaste, which is minus 25, but also because he's got feeble. Was it feeble or was it hideous? Yeah, hideous, minus 30% fertility. So we're starting off the bat at minus 55. I think if I hadn't taken the seduction focus for this dude's entire life, we'd have no kids. Like, he would not have... Or we'd have kids, but we wouldn't have any good options. So, on the subject of good options for kids, today, we throw Yodin down the well, because I'm sick of... Firstly, he's absolutely god-hideous, and I don't think I can play another episode looking at his face. We do have this absolute Chad, Valiant, who is not only handsome and quick... I mean, he's got feeble, sure, but he's handsome, he's quick, he's diligent, he's fickle, which isn't necessarily too bad. He's not going to be a very good diplomacy... intrigue character, but, you know... We're on Gotland. It's just us and our family members. We're the only people who live here, so that's not a big deal. I need to find a way to get rid of this guy. We need to destroy him thoroughly. But I don't really know how we're going to do it besides just denouncing him or disinheriting him. Oh, we can disinherit because we've got 150, we've got 162. Bloody hell. Shall we throw away all of our accrued renown, basically, with one character to guarantee that this unit comes into play instead? I mean, look at him. By comparison, he's so fucking good. I've got to do it. I'm sorry, Yodin. Into the ocean with you. Gain the trait disinherited. Wow. Let's just go ahead and refresh him there. Where is that? There we go. Dynasty opinion -5. He's been disinherited by his dynasty head and cannot inherit any titles from any other dynasty member. Your son. Oh. Valiant Stramara Sandura is now your new heir. What a boy. Bossy. We're also training him a martial. That, by the way, a lot of people have asked me this. That is the education button. It's a little subtle, I will admit. They could have probably done to make that a lot larger. Maybe use up some of the space over here, for example. So right now, he is... I like this, by the way. Massively good change compared to the education system from CK2. Obviously, that put the little kind of traits below it, but this is much more clear at a glance what would be a good education, so in this case, martial or stewardship, and a bad education would be diplomacy. We've gone for martial with him. And more specifically, he was automatically assigned martial. I didn't bother to change it, but you do get to change it once. So we could go stewardship, for example, if we felt like that. But I think martial, given where we are, given the time... in history, that's definitely a safer bet. I'm excited to play as this guy. He is a mega giga Chad compared to his father, who is a stain on this earth. Frail can marry. We'll stick to matrimonial marriages for a while. Ooh, Ragnar Hastings' son. Oh, okay. Potentially inheriting quick from that. Oh, look at that. Oh, but she probably didn't have it. I was going to say I thought she had a negative congenital trait. But no, she was just frail, hence why she's called frail. Quick gives +1 to everything. That's fantastic. A matrimonial marriage. We'll accept +69. Yes, he will. Few champions as well. We could go and invite more. Again, it's more prestige that we're throwing away. I feel like for this starting character, again, we're kind of doing a challenge run here, right? Trying to get rid of all the good traits. Trying to get rid of all the bad traits and flip the good traits. I feel our first character, we can just say, is a sacrificial lamb. Just a hideous man for me to laugh at, kind of like Moon was, rest in peace. So I think we could afford to probably waste... not really waste, it's definitely not a waste at all, but throw away a bit of prestige, maybe play a bit more fast and loose with this guy, and then go straight into Valiant when he's ready to play. Now, our dudes also, don't forget, flagellant and feeble, so his overall health is quite heavily affected. Health is poor, you are ailing, might be kind of the equivalent of maybe kind of a -3 in, sorry, -2, I'd probably assume, in CK2, maybe around 3 health. What's this guy like, though? He's also got feeble, but he's young, so it doesn't affect him yet. His health is just fine, so we might be able to do things with that in the future. Anyway, let's get some champions. Let's do what we can to make our army as good as possible. So I've kind of done a bit of research into the military, because I wasn't particularly clear on it myself. Your levies are just like shit-tier, low-tier troops. They're basically light infantry from CK2. Your man-at-arms are what make all the difference, and that's why it's such a... more of a dynamic system now, where you can obviously level up, and it's got much more clear... kind of an outline of what they are good and bad at. In fact, do we have light infantry? We don't. I wanted to compare light infantry stats to... So 10, 16, 10, 16. Levies are just 10-10, so they are even worse than Light Footmen. Light Footmen also a potential future Rimworld name. Oh, I didn't mean to. Actually, I guess we could. Why not? We're basically almost fully reinforced there. Fuck it. And we can have one more kind of regiment, but of course we can expand them to larger sizes if we've got the prestige but not the regiment size. I think that's kind of unlikely that's ever going to happen, huh? Let's do it. Let's get out there. I wanted to wait for a few more commanders, but I guess it won't matter too much, huh? Right, let's go and see if we've actually got a better commander too. Excuse me. Let's go and see if we've... I can't believe you can't click on that. That's one thing that maybe wouldn't hurt being changed. Clicking on the whole bar rather than just the kind of the refresh symbol there. Should we go ahead and put Yodin on it? He's already a champion in the army, though, to be fair. This is you. Oh, he counts as a champion, right, because he had a martial education. Oh, shit. I mean, that's not good for our army. Although, saying that, he is... How is Yodin, the imbecile, hideous boy, the second best champion on the entire island? What a condemnment for... the island of Visby, huh? The island of Gotland. Jesus. Right, let's get back out there. Magnus, please be better. Magnus is not much better. Sadistic, gregarious, zealous, intricate web weaver. I mean, it depends how much it costs, I guess, to recruit into our court. 30 gold. Nope. No, thank you, Magnus. I'm okay. Terrible comes of age. I'm proud to see my daughter was no longer a child, but as an adult. For the longest time, I was hoping that good tutelage would be enough to teach Terrible the intricacies of diplomacy. Unfortunately, she's terrible, and all efforts have come to naught, however. Few at court would be overly impressed by her grasp of etiquette. She does know how to hold her in polite company. 2. Adequate bargainer. I mean, to be fair, diligent, ambitious, and just. I mean, that's fantastic. They are, like, maybe some of the best traits in the game. But just change about her education. I'm not surprised, though. She had the world against her, and she came out actually okay. So, you know what? Credit where credit's due there with young Terrible. Right, we'll start with Osfriesland and work our way over. Again, I think this is probably the safest way. Again, if we get clapped by armies, we lose all our loot. So you have to be very careful about, if you're raiding on the coast, only grabbing what's necessary. I think we could win that fight. We've got elite quality troops, but I'm gonna back off. Or not. I'm not gonna back off. Never mind. So I say our daughter wanted to leave court. Oh, well, sodder. We won, but that was a bit Pyrrhic. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, raiding is really difficult compared to CK2, huh? Things we do for love. Sometimes I think there's no way I'd rather spend... Oh, no, I'd rather spend time with my wife, Gita. All the things we do in this life, there are many... so many of the same ones. We shared it so many ways. She actually gains opinion of us. That wasn't even me swaying her. I think that's just a random event. Common interest. Oh. Fair enough. What is our common interest? What, being impatient? Oh, it's probably because of the education, I would assume. Fair enough. That's obviously very similar to the CK2 event that does basically the identical thing there. Yeah, this is a bit of a ball ache to try and raid, isn't it? Nowhere near as easy. Are we allowed to raid here? What's going on? Excuse me, I would like you to raid Bremen. This is not coastal, I would assume. Major rivers don't allow you to raid. Wow, that's a pain. Okay. Is that actually the case, or am I just messing that up? The Duchess Frail has been telling me how impressed she is with the generosity of Vigdis. Came through for her when she needed her most. Oh, fair enough. We lose 12 stress. Oh, nice. But it's because we have no bloody commander, I would assume. Oh, yikes. Yodin, you're in. Maybe that'll do it? What am I missing? Oh, shit. Frail died? Was killed during a siege. What? Leader during the siege of... Oh, because we married her off. No? During the siege of Babarusk? Was she the daughter that left our court then? That would make a lot more sense. Yeah, she must have been the daughter that left our court to be a wanderer. Wow, that's tragic. Yeah, I still don't know why I can't raid, to be honest with you. Is it because I already got all the loot from that one? Okay, fair enough. Well, let's try here then. I didn't know if maybe there's a way to reset raiders. Because we're full of loot. 15 out of 17, really? Okay, maybe that is the case. Alright, we'll bring him home. I don't quite understand the raiding mechanics. I thought they were a lot more simple, but quite clearly I feel like I'm missing something, seeing as the raiding stopped there. I'm not entirely sure. We'll drop these troops and let them reinforce a little bit anyway. Damn it. Falcon is growing strong. I didn't want Falcon to grow strong. What is that? Rowdy. Valiant Gun of Age, he became a skilled tactician. Oh. And he got an aggressive attacker. Enemy fatal casualties plus 25%. So if we go for an army that has quite a significant amount of pursuit, we could wipe out armies fairly decisively. That's cool. Valiant, I'm impressed. To say what to talk about the stop that he come from. I mean, he is incredible by comparison, huh? Your son, heir, and champion. 9 martial, 11 diplomacy. God, he's so much better. We get minus 18% levy size, minus 18 levy reinforcement rate because our marshal is so bad. And he actually gives a bonus to that. Wow. We need marshal. I suppose we could put our son on the council. See if he'll actually, I don't know, maybe he'll gain some skills by doing it. But it's time to organize levies. No, let's stick to the trained commanders because I quite like the reduction in cost there for man-at-arms, minus 18%. And we've got to find a wife for him too. You know what we've got to do? We've got to go straight down the congenital traits again. This is working really, really well. I can't believe how easy it's been to actually get ourselves such an incredibly good heir so early on. Now, this is also, bear this in mind, we don't have any of the crazy bloodlines yet. Because if we go to the legacies, the noble veins first unlock is 30% extra chance of inheriting good congenital traits and 30% extra chance of new good congenital traits. Now, Genius in CK3 is only a 5% inherit chance. Compared to Quick, it's a 25%. So in terms of maths, it would be way, way, way more beneficial to just focus on Quick rather than trying to upgrade it. However, with Noble Veins, you're taking up to a 35% chance, assuming that's how it works, assuming it's just additive. At which point, that's insane. Especially with two parents with Genius as well, at which point it becomes multiplicative again. That gives you, what, like a 57% chance or something like that to inherit Genius? That's pretty significant. That's pretty huge. Look at the genetics. I mean, bearing in mind this kid, it might be a little bit too generous. I wouldn't be surprised if they do get knocked on the head later on with a patch. I mean, fertility, fertile, preferably. I like the I like the preference there. Let's go inheritable, and let's see who we can find. Now, oh, look at the... she's beautiful. Okay. I think I would like to double down on an intellect trait. So there is no one with... she's got fecund, which is insane. There's nobody with genius. She's got Amazonian, which is the highest level of physical trait possible. She's only 10 there, so we've waited a bloody long time. We would get a potential alliance with Litamaris. I don't know how you say that. Alternatively, we go the full hog, and we go for beautiful, and try and make it so this guy's just going to have a lot of kids. And we just go for pure mass, you know, pure law of averages, that eventually we will get a perfect child if we go seduction focus and have big beauty early on. Should we try her? So that's potentially inheritable traits here. So potentially get either beautiful or handsome. Like I said, we're doubling down on that. I hope they don't cancel each other out. Like, I hope if you don't get... You hit the roll for beautiful and you hit the roll for handsome, that it doesn't... I assume beautiful would supersede it. Fingers crossed. And then we've still got that chance of quick. We do have the chance of feeble, but, you know, I think that's part and parcel of the deal here. I mean, that's also the highest level of beauty as well. So if we manage to nail that one, we're then done. We can then move on to trying to go for genius or something else. Yeah, I'm in. That's fine. He's also got generous, patient, and brave. She's insane. Generous, patient, brave, diligent, trusting, and fickle. They seem like a fairly good combo, too. Man, I just can't believe how quickly we've accelerated to, like, a good character. Again, awkwardly cockatish. 15 attraction opinion. It's all beneath me with 35. I mean, to be fair, the prestige wouldn't hurt, so we could hire a bit more of a raiding stock, huh? Yeah, let's do that. This is all beneath me. Sod it. And let's see if we can get some more man-at-arms together. So we're currently looking at... we're getting 2.9 extra prestige per month, which is actually quite a lot, all things considered. Bear in mind that is while they are lowered, though. So to raise all armies, that would give us a bit more of an indication. Yeah, 2.5. We can have another regiment, so honestly, why not? We could go for armored footmen, perhaps. We want something that's got good pursuit with our heir coming up. I think light horsemen, then sod it. I know that I didn't go for those last time because of the kind of negative terrain effects, especially around Scandinavia, but let's go for it. 250, that takes 1.7 prestige per month. So look, you became a bloody grey eminence. Man, I've got to say, I feel like the genetics and the education is so generous compared to CK2. This guy was slow. In CK2, that'd be a death sentence. But he's come out grey eminence, despite the fact that I'll be honest, I didn't even educate him. Man, I feel like the game is so generous towards... maybe it's just the player to give you like a bit of I don't really know. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, over the years, I've received a great deal of portraits from various noblewomen, both foreign and local, and some of them mostly gathered dust in the attic. Perhaps just bring them out and set my new romantic pursuit, as it's because of the seduction focus. To potential my taste, we get attraction opinion +5. Alright, bring out the portraits. Sure. Assign her as my current favourite, who I can pay special attention to. Queen Anastasia, daughter of the Basilius. That would be quite fun. And you know, another reason to do this, of course, is to... oh, it's only her. She's the only one who sent us a portrait. Well, fine, okay, I guess it's her then. Oh, hang on. There's another one, too. My current favorite. Oh, I see how it works. Got it. Assign her as my current favorite. I think you're right, actually. You look a little bit... excuse me? Adulterer, fornicator, and ill. Pants are on fire. Oh, hello. No, this is hopeless. What an awful idea. Get out of here. He's gone! Yes! Oh, I mean, oh no, my child. Poor little falcon is dead. 35 stress. 35 stress. Meanwhile, behind closed doors. Yes, fucking have it. That's so good. Because that means, look, we've got Gavelkind, right? Or whatever they're calling it these days, which I think is something like Norse Destructive Landio. Or something ridiculous. Hang on. How do I find my succession? That's like, it's like Crown Laws. Man, I have no idea how... Oh, there it is. Right. Confederate Partition. That's it. All children inherit equally. That's really bad. We don't want that. What can we go for? Partition, High Partition. So various different types of Gavelkind is what you're telling me. Primogeniture. All powerful vassals must approve it. Norse culture does not have primogeniture, unfortunately. Ultimogeniture, we can't go for that either. I mean, Scandinavian succession is something I did unlock in one of my playthroughs, as brief as I have played CK3. Man, these are all pretty bad, though, aren't they? I'll read through all of these and see which I would prefer. Yeah, High Pass Partition. Oh, we need bloody heraldry. Oh, sod it. No, it doesn't matter too much. It's not relevant when you've only got one son anyway, but maybe for future generations, especially with, like I said, this absolute Chad coming up, that is going to be a bit more of a, that one's going to be a bit more of a concern. She became tough soldier and aggressive attacker too. These kids are coming out so much better than I expected. Ooh! He's gone. Wow. Died because of his poor physique. Founded a house. His fame level was distinguished. His level of devotion was faithful. His lifestyle was indeed intrigue. And he fought in one defensive war. At the age of 48, he died. 23 years we played as him. Long live the king. Jarl Stramara of Visby has died in a feast. Died in a feast? No, he hasn't. Has joined the feast at Valhalla. At the age of 48. Died because of poor physique. Known to be feeble of mind. Often relied on his counsel to make important decisions. Valiant ascends to the throne. Valiant's council may have more power over him than what is right. Doubt. A big X for that one. Show titles. We didn't lose any titles. Oh, so that's a much better succession screen, isn't it? Very nice. Shown a lineage too. Valiant is 17. This is you. Continue as Jarl Valiant. This is exciting. This is big because it means we can actually start looking at some good mechanics here. First things first. You know we got to do it. We could go into the martial tree, to be fair. Bellum Justum is an incredible perk. 50% on the caster's Belli cost. If you look at the quick expansion, this one is insane. That's how I basically built Scandinavia in my first CK2 playthrough. Didn't like a couple of characters. Mainly all down to this, because it's so quick. Serve the crown, gives natural dread. Oh, man. It seems like we're missing out on quite a large opportunity cost by not going for Marshall because of that 30%. But I can't. I can't not go for this when the whole point of this campaign is to get the perfect man. I mean, he's not far off already. Temptation Focus. Do it. Yeah. First things first, and I don't think this will be too difficult given that he's handsome and quick. Let's go for a... So there is Soulmate. Now, I've not actually seen that one. There's Seduction, just making them your lover, but let's go for a Soulmate instead, see what that's all about. Hopefully it doesn't limit us at all. Oh, we've got actual success chance here for a scheme. Brilliant, we can finally see a new mechanic. He's already had a kid, too. We weren't told about that. Oh, interesting. If a scheme is successful, your prestige and... We gain prestige. Oh, you actually gain prestige from schemes. That's pretty good as well. And High Chiefess Yefimir may become your soulmate. 19 months. Every month there is a 52% chance to... okay, so if we get lucky, every month's on a coin flip here. If we get really lucky, we could do it in very little time. Start the scheme. Let's do it. What's this kid like then? Oh, no. Oh, she got beautiful. But, and, I mean, she is technically an improvement. She got the highest level attraction. And she's... leveled down, if you want to look at it like that, or leveled up, perhaps, to delicate, up from feeble, which is the worst one. That's really good. Holy shit. Oh, that was fast. Wow. Time has come to let my feelings know towards High Chiefess Yefimina. I want her to be remembered this day for the rest of her life. Sing her a love ballad. Secretly plant a letter in the chambers, write her a love poem, go with my gut in the moment. He's quick. I trust him in that one. Yeah, go with my gut. The candle is burning low when I finally finish my poem. Before I send it, I give her one last read. Your frumpy garb is like the stars in the sky. I would be blessed if I could watch you sleep. That I may know if your prowess carries off the battlefield, for how I long for you. The waiting is unbearable. She won't be able to resist my charms for long. She might. She might. I'll be honest, that probably wasn't the most appreciable thing. She's got plus 30 opinion of us, though. Spouse, foreign culture, handsome, temptation, focus. I guess we got to wait for her response then. We could also just demand a conversion. Yeah, do it. That should give us a bit more opinion too. There we are. Brave is now considered, you know, something favorable by her religion, which is obviously our religion. That's nice. Give him plus 10 opinion for not having conflicting faiths. Oh, here we go. There is no woman lovelier than High Chiefess. God, this is going fast, isn't it? Oh, we're right about her exquisite features. I suppose you're not wrong. Yeah. Chance of her being charmed. What does that do? Just 10 to the success chance. Done. Your charm is well known, and she liked my poem. Your oval face is like the glittering ocean. I would be blessed if I could have you close, that I may know the touch of the divine. Please, be the Cleopatra to my Marcus Antonius. Signed, High Chiefess Euphemina. Oh, she sent it to us. Madam, you do know how to charm a man. Knows how to charm a CK2 player, at least, or a CK3 player. Just mention Rome, and then all you need, World War II, and you get all the Hearts of Iron players in there too. Here we go. Oh man, look at how fast we progressed, huh? You will sleep undisturbed. Leave me undisturbed all night and I will stand guard. I will not do it. Oh. Played by Nightmares Lady. If you truly devote to me, you'll stand guard outside my chambers. Oh dear. Fine, alright. 85% chance of success with that one. Done. Absolutely done. You managed to stay awake. 20 opinion. We're actually winning her over, boys. Holy shit. Oh, I know there's probably a lot of people out there like, why is he not raiding? Why is he not going to war? This isn't a warfare game anymore. Let's be unreasonable here. Paradox have drawn the line in the sand. You want warfare, you go Hearts 9. You want round building, you go EU4. This is about deprived dynasty building. We'd like a rare orchid from Habari, which is nearly impossible to cultivate. The abandoned temple garden in Visby is the only place where it thrives. Surely I can find a merchant willing to sell me one. We lose 15 gold. 15 gold? That's like a year's worth of income. I will brave the ruins for you. 30% chance of finding it. Ragnar might be able to help me out. Ragnar finds the orchid. Or surely there must be pale compared to your fair visage. We can just win her over. No. She gains special gift, giving the scheme chance success. And I assume when the scheme fires anyway, she's going to have a massive opinion of us. So let's go for that. 15 gold. What have I done? That's like a tier 3 sub. Every time I close my eyes, I see High Chiefess Yephemina's face. Sleep will not come. I cannot wait for another moment. Cloaked in shadows, I make my way to the garden outside her living quarters. Sight of Yephemina's chamber window makes my heart stutter. So close and yet so far. But wait, who's that climbing up the tower? The shady figure stops by Yephemina's window and unlatches the shutters. My peddler's in danger. I must save her. Guards, there's an intruder in the tower. Or, you lose 10 opinion. You lose 10 opinion of you. Ends your scheme. I did not come here to wrestle a burglar. No, we have to say my peddler's in danger. I must save her. Do it. If anybody can do it, it is the quick, mighty Chad. The sound from the struggle above the greatest motivator I've ever known. Without care for the life or limb, I hoist myself through her window. The scene that meets me is not what I expected. Overturned furniture. Euphemina standing over an unmoving body with a bloody dagger in her hand. Euphemina, are you alright? I asked cautiously, as if my words were a spell. Thank Odin you're here, Valiant. We'll never let you get in harm's way again. Euphemina becomes our soulmate. You lay with her. On top of the body, apparently. Gain 10 opinion of you and end your scheme. We gain 350 prestige. Or, only a sweet kiss is what I crave. No. She will be our soulmate. Friendship ended with nobody. Oh, there we are. Wife and soulmate. What does that actually do? Stronger relationship than a lover. A cat's going to have one soulmate. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. I assume that maybe confers some invisible bonuses like fertility or something like that. There you go. And soulmate. Oh, soulmate guarantees 120 opinion. Wow. So we could really piss her off and she'd be fine with us. There we are. One quest over. And just to point that out, that guy in his one seduction attempt got more prestige than I think our previous character's entire lifetime accrued. I invested the wife prestige into trying to recruit some more champions. This guy's okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Welcome aboard. Let's also make him a... I think they become champions by default, don't they? 6 out of 7. Nope, we can assign one more, I assume. There we are. Oh, it does assign it. It just didn't really give enough chance there. 18 prowess. Wow, he was a monster, huh? Get out there, then. There's nothing else for it. You know what we probably should do as well is try and get ourselves some potentially good concubines, or alternatively start seducing people out there in the world. Let's have a look at the character finder here, see what we can find. So in the character finder, can we also do... Ah, shit, you can't go by traits here, huh? That's annoying. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to do that, but that's fine. Inside Diplo range, preferably. Not a ruler, preferably an adult. Well, actually an adult. Female who are unmarried, who are preferably not imprisoned, free. Hooks doesn't really matter too much, does it? And then we'll just go for anybody we can find. It's a shame we can't add inheritable traits here, too. I will admit, there would be some nice buttons added to the character finder. There are some things definitely missing. Like, for example, join court, yes, would be fantastic. Let's go for Genius. Genius, there we are. There are... Really? In the entire world, in Diplo range, there's only 5 characters with Geniuses. Yikes, okay. Forget I asked then. What's the other one? Herculean or Amazonian in this case. So Herculean, you just type in Herculean apparently. She's good. Whole of body, Amazonian, unmarried. Done. Get her. Romance. 95%. Done. Oh, this is going to be easy. Can I invite to court? No. Minus 55. Her opinion of me is minus 5, and if she has a base reluctance, minus 50. Could send her a gift. Getting 31 opinion. She will accept the gift. Why wouldn't she? I do like the fact, though, I did bring some more in the dev diaries. I like the fact that you can't just force gifts on your rivals to make them like you anymore. Sing her a love ballad. Secret Plan Light in Chamber. Sing her a love ballad. I think that's definitely it. I have found a classic Khazar love ballad which suits your intellect perfectly. Practice over and over and over. Everything must be perfect. She won't resist my charms for long. Good work. Right, let's get out there. I don't know why our levies don't reinforce up to the maximum amount. If anybody knows that, that would be... That's like the only thing I'm not really certain on in this game right now. You see levies 408 out of 560, 0 per month. Is that just down to our Marshal being on maintenance of man-at-arms? I'm not entirely sure here. Levy sides garrison reinforcement rate 14%. Maybe that is it. Because we don't have any levy reinforcement rate right now. Still 0 per month. Let's let it tip for a month and see what it says. Faction create against you. Oh god. Peasant rabble are targeting us. Shit. Yeah, see, that's also not increased our thing at all there. Oh, we got another champion. Rugenwalder. 19 prowess. Brother, join me. Recruits a core. Absolutely. Holy shit, he's so much better than some of the other garbage we've got. Right, who's fired? Orma. I'm sorry. Forbid him. Get out of here. And our new guy is absolutely allowed. 7 out of 7. There we are. The first time we've seen a faction, we might as well go check that out very briefly. It's not really to worry about too much. One member. The peasants, funnily enough. One member of the peasants. Feel like it's a little unexpected. Wants lower county control. Okay. Discontent is 6%. Send an ultimatum in 47 months. They can basically say lower it, otherwise we'll go to war, obviously. How do we lower county control? It's corruption. Primarily of increasing control, but they want lower control. I've not actually come across this before. So basically, when you take a new holding, you know, in CK2, you get the new administration modifier that lowers your taxes and your levy reinforcement rate for bloody ages, like a decade or 30 years or something ridiculous like that. In this, you have to assert your control over a county. And the way you do that is generally with this button here, and so overview control of county, whatever it's called. Increase controlling county, that's it. I don't quite entirely know how to lower control. Loss of control is what we want, but I don't know how to do that. That's a bit strange. They want me to lower the control. Maybe you just don't. Maybe that's all there is to it. 6%, yeah. Wants lower county control. I don't think I can do anything about that. I think the only thing I can do about that is by not increasing, letting it tick down naturally, not increasing it by doing things like this, the development, and doing the this one here and increasing the control. So maybe if I just take him off of collecting taxes for a while, that might be all it takes. I think. Already got a perk in seduction. Wow. Weeds in a garden, seduction scheme power 30%. Done. Yeah. Oh, we've also got another champion too, Bertil. 19. Holy shit. Recruit to court. Welcome. Man, this is insane. Like, already we are... I think we're getting to a good place with our realm. You know, with these great champions, with a decent leader. Yodin, you are forbidden. Just unbelievable. Can we just do something about him? I don't even want to see him at our court. What's wrong with him? Wounded. Why does he look so fucking weird? Oh, we had a son. Let me get rid of this freak. He looks like Peter Cushing got mumps. Right. Banked Duro. Quick and beautiful. Oh, hang on. And delicate. It took me a second to process what was going on there. That's fantastic. And we've upgraded. So basically, it's just a clone of our current character, but less feeble and more attractive. It's still a step in the right direction. Brilliant. Okay. God, my naming scheme. I haven't got any other good names, to be honest with you. A beautiful man. Who is a beautiful man? Oh, yeah. That'll do. Excuse me. Get out of here, tooltip. Excuse me. Get out of here, tooltip. Goodmund. Yes. May you be wise and strong, my son. Perfect. Immediately start educating him. Nope. Don't send him a gift. He doesn't need that quite yet. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why a guy can't educate. He's quick, which I assume will have some sort of bonus to education. Still don't know quite how the education works. The kind of ins and outs of it yet, but hey, I mean, if it hadn't affected CK2, chances are it probably carried over here. How are we doing with our raid loot so far? We get clapped by an army. They do have quite a large army there. Oh, God, do you think we can get that, or should we just start fleeing? So that's when they're... So it shows their predicted arrival at the Arrow, 5th of September. And we're going to get out of there on the 5th of September. Are they going to catch us? Potential battle? Yeah, I mean, that's a bit shit. We're dead again. You can't just sneak out of the fog of war and then immediately kill me. That's not reasonable. I'll admit, the raiding mechanics are starting to get on my nerves a little bit. The fact that we can't retreat onto... Embarking onto sea tiles takes so much longer now. And if they catch you, they take all your loot. And you can only carry a very small amount of loot compared to CK2. It's a little bit less reliable, I will admit. Maybe I'm just going about it the wrong way. Who knows? Because I am retreating the second they come into view here. It's not like it's a speed 5 issue either. Anyway, she's in danger again. We must save her. Only a sweet kiss is what I crave. Oh, really? Why can't I... Oh, you know what? We wanted that, and then we wanted to invite her to court, didn't we? But she still will not accept. So if I gotta then try and seduce her again... Well, let's go for again, possibly making her your lover. It doesn't mean that it's guaranteed. I think it's because she's got such a low opinion of us. Another son. Hakon. Oh. Feeble but beautiful. Again, we've really reinforced that beautiful trait, haven't we? Hakon. There's got to be a good pun here somewhere. Let's go through Norse names a second. You know, he's got lower health because he's feeble, so he's on fast, die young. Oh, sorry. This is just awful. Let's get these bloody people out of here. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. Where the fuck am I supposed to raid here? They appeared out of the fog of war and clapped me before we even had a chance to escape. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Unbelievable. Get out of here. I wonder if they went too hard on the balancing. Because, you know, like, in base game CK2, or in just CK2 in general, if you're playing anywhere in Europe during the Viking Age, you know how much of a pain in the ass they are to constantly turn up and attack you. I almost feel like they've been nerfed kind of heavily in the other direction now. Got her. And she'll go into court. Hey, great. Okay, there's Amazonian in the bag as well. Now, it doesn't really mean much, because it's not like we're going to be able to marry them off to our other dynasty members yet. But it is worth, you know, we might potentially get cousins, eventually second cousins, and this trait might pass down with a bit of luck. Let's go ahead and make you a concubine then. Done. Look at that. Handsome, quick, and potentially Herculean. Phenomenal. Here we are. A long evening of state business with Vigdis has slowly degenerated into both of us being deep in our cups. Excuse me? Slurringly swapping saucy stories. That's a hell of a phrase. I've just finished retelling the tale of a lord who loved his land a little too much when I see an untoward gleam in my companion's eye. Thought to blackmail race unbidden to my mind. Perhaps Vigdis is actually a little keener on the subject than she knows. Oh. It's quite enough for you. That's now, thank you. But there's a chance of friendship with her, or I know a few other stories like that. Tree challenge against Vigdis. Do it. Ah, oh, damn it. She's repulsed by my lewdness. It was just a polite wink, you know? Just a polite flash. Turns out she wasn't actually a deviant after all. Another lifestyle perk already. This boy. Okay. So there are bonuses to gaining so many lovers, isn't there? Grow some recovery, you can no longer critically fail. Smooth operator gives 25% chance. Murders are less likely. I think there was a way to actually gain stats from it. Maybe that's the diplomacy trait. I don't entirely remember. It was a fabricate hook scheme. Let me just quickly go through them. One of them, as I recall, gave a bunch of bonus stats when you gain lovers or friends or something like that. There it is. Friendly counsel. Each friend relation gives 2 random skill points. Horribly overpowered, and everything else in that trait is also quite good. Maybe a diplomacy focus wouldn't be a bad idea either after we've gone down the seduction tree a bit more. That's always a great one to get. Like a bonus 30% fertility across the board is phenomenal. Because that's the only way you can really lose CK, any of them, right? Is by not having a successor. So that is a nice way to nip that one. Unshackled Lust, I don't think it's too necessary. Against own courtiers and guests is irrelevant because we're only a small realm. Incestuous penalty, well, admit it's not really that. I mean, besides the haha funny meme, it's not really that good in terms of gameplay. Let's like join murder schemes against you, but they're your lovers anyway, so I don't think they would. Seduction scheme chance of 25%. It's pretty good. To be honest, I think after we've grabbed... You know, I think we might just move over to diplomacy. go for the family focus role. That's another 20% fertility anyway. And we can go down this, use the befriend scheme. Grim's rule as well gives 1 to 3 extra skill points. We're trying to make the perfect man. That seems like a hell of a way to go about it. Oh, my name is Gisela, Your Highness. I've traveled far and wide. Where's he from? Saxon. Okay. Family and I are weary of the road. If you're allowed to stay with you, I'll share with you my knowledge. He's pretty good. Forest fighter, tough soldier. He's got a slight wheeze there. Tiny health penalty. That's fine. He's also content. Embrace Odin and this will be your home. Yeah, done. You're getting a hook on him as well. The more the merrier. Strong hook on him. Or we force him to become Norse. Yeah, let's force him to become Norse then. Welcome. He's also not bad in terms of prowess. I know it says poor there, but compared to all of our other just god-awful champions here, he's not too awful. There we are. 6 over 7 out of 7. Walking in the room, Afraid turns to face me. I'm glad you're here, Valiant. Won't you please talk some sense to your sister, Birgitta, better daughter? She's being completely unreasonable. Shame on you, Birgitta, better daughter. You're in the wrong here, Afraid. You're both acting like petulant children. 44% chance of them both listening to us getting 300 diplomacy lifestyle experience. I'm clearly the best around. I like that. Both acting like petulant children. 44% chance to gain 300 experience. And she's pregnant. I assume not from our silver tongue. Oh shit, it's the peasants. Peasant starts a war. I guess I could grant a tax, Leon. As a control level 71-75 gains increased autonomy for 10 years. Population opinion plus 30. Control growth factor minus 50 per month. We had too much control, so I guess I don't see really the problem with that. That's alright. Peasant rebels disbanded. Is that really going to make much of a difference? Hilda, beautiful and frail again. That's another one. Let's go for a good... Let's go after an ancestor. We do have a frail out there somewhere. No, let's go for just a good name. The naming scheme is falling apart, I will admit. Now we've got low county control. Which lowers our taxes by 74. Well, that's quite hefty. But again, we can just set our... The counselor now to go and crush it, right? Problem solved. I hope. Daughter. She's just quick. That's fine. Fantastic. Good Norse name. Bjorg. Welcome, little Bjorg. Our sons and heirs, I'll obviously focus on naming. But for the many children we've got, bear in mind, we've got like a 60% fertility bonus already or something nuts like that. I don't think I really want to be naming every one of these kids. Because I think, yep. I was just about to say, I think we're going to churn them out thick and fast. Oh. She is charmed. We might be able to win her over soon. So I'm only going for her because she's fecund, but she's got 50% fertility. So I don't know if... So men can inherit that. I mean, obviously they can. But the point is, for women, fecund isn't so relevant because they're limited to every 9 months anyway. But for men, especially men who can take concubines, that's massive. 50% fertility boost? I mean, I can't really... Still kind of fighting yet. We're down to minus 40, though. Help her daughter. Yep. How's she coming out? Quick and beautiful again with the frail... I mean, we are massively going in the right direction now. Thora. That'll do. May you grow wise and strong, my daughter. That's it. Keep going as daughters and no sons, preferably. 2 is already way too many. And we've already got a diplomacy lifestyle perk. Fucking hell. Befriend. Boom. When we're done with the seduction, we'll do this until maybe we finish with this concubine. 40? Yeah, whatever. She's fine. Take her as a concubine. There you go. Done. Better than nothing, right? And then when we finish with this one, we'll flip over to start befriending people instead. See if we can really just power down this tree. Oh, look. Another one of our conquests is in danger. Again. This happens all the time, doesn't it? Crazy, huh? A sweet kiss is the only reward I crave, madame. And also for you to join my court. Still minus 25. Are you shitting me? Okay. We could just go befriend and then just invite her to court and take her as a concubine anyway. So we kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone this way. Probably the wrong expression to use if we're trying to invite a concubine to court. 50 gold. Yikes. No. Don't want to come on too strong. Agreed. Sod that. Fertility is too high. It's just too high. It's every 9 months on a cycle now. She's pregnant again. Our wife is pregnant again. Oh, what about her? She hasn't been won over yet by our wily charms, I would assume. Send her a gift. I'll win her over, no problem. Olafur. Damn it, a son. He's just got delicate. Again, it's still the right direction, huh? A random name for you. Torbjorn. Mighty Torbjorn. Bloody hell. This is getting out of hand. Thordis. Thank you, Thordis. Give it 5 minutes. I'm sure they'll both be pregnant again. And got her. There we go. Welcome. And when she joins us, we can make her a concubine too. Heritage traits fecund, quick, and handsome. Oh. 48 stress. Critical. Yikes. We can't go for that. That's insane. Confidence. Each round adds -5% to stress game. Or we've got Grooms of Rule. Children receive 1 to 2 extra skill points. That's pretty big. I'm going to go for that before... While they're all still children, obviously. Our daughter is currently 11. Been trained in stewardship. Yeah, stewardship or martial. I guess we'll stick with stewardship then. Our son is being trained in martial. Good. That's what we would have for him. Bossy there. Arm fast, die young. I'm still so happy with that. Stewardship. Yeah, more than happy with that one. I really like the education system in this. It is a lot more clear. Oh, look at that. They just gain... Wait, it's instant? Holy shit. What? Wow. Odin died. Oh. What was wrong with him? He was a drunkard. He had the great pox. He was homely. Well, no one's going to lose any sleep over that, are they? Goodbye. We have lost some stress. You gain the trait Confider. Diplomacy and stress loss. But I guess... Oh, that's not bad at all. The lower will support me. Stiff drink solves most problems. Minus chest under the dream. If you're stressed in 5 years, you suffer another mental break. That's fine. I don't see the problem with that. Confider is probably bad if you're a schemer. If you're someone out there torturing, murdering, seducing, whatever, then it would be a bit of an issue. But that seems like it's just potentially only a good thing. War were declared. You are weak. I am strong. We're actually similar. Rally the troops. I'm going to kill this man. How dare you? All I want to do is sit at home and make friends. Unbelievable. We're going to slay the hell out of this man. You will probably win this battle. Opponent recently disembarked. Oh, that's a nice little overview, isn't it? Really good for tutorializing there. You people are so screwed. Are they movement locked? I assume so. Elite quality as well. They're only quality 2. You're going to get annihilated. Brilliant. Your glory is widely known. Yes. Yes, it is. Who was this idiot? Who are we at war with? These guys over here? Really? Yeah. I genuinely thought it would have been mainland Sweden. Didn't really look at the title when they declared war, I will admit. You're in trouble now. I'll take your war reparations if that's okay. I pointed this out before because we've only been reigning, but the war system is very similar to, I guess, EU4 is probably the closest one. Sengoku, if you played it. Garrison health is normal. They're running low on supplies. Wars are intact, and you can see the kind of percent for the next thing to begin there. Done. War is over, my friend. Enforced demands. 58 gold. We gain 350 prestige. Boom. So be it. That was very nice of them. I feel like the game's just trying to say you're not doing enough here. We befriended her. She's also a half-goatee as well, so that's pretty significant. Brilliant. Good shit. Feeling very concerned for the for the Witch King over here in Sweden. So I'm thinking we'll maybe just try and befriend him next. Befriend him. Scheme. 59%, 15 months. Easy. Not a problem. But man, I didn't expect the schemes to be so fun. One thing I really like about it is the fact that in CK2, I will admit, I rarely schemed. Unless it was a murder plot, there was very little use. And this, it seems like there's a lot to it. You know, the fact that you're building up this character with his skill tree directly by doing that is phenomenal. I think this is a really nice gameplay addition. I wasn't entirely sold on CK3. It's not the fact that I thought it was bad or anything, but I was like, okay, it's got its strengths and weaknesses compared to CK2, particularly when you consider it's missing the societies, it's missing merchant republics, it's missing inventory, whatever else. I'm sure they're coming in future DLC. But this is winning me over quite a lot. The scheming, the direct character building side of things, outside of the kind of more realm-related crap, they're still gaining, look, they're still gaining stat traits. Stat traits? Stat bonuses. Anyway, far from home, a stranger is brought before me. She has been waiting outside my castle gates for a week. My liege, my guard informs me. The woman bows deeply. My name is Gurkus. That's what happens when you put her in vinegar for a while. She was originally called Pickus. Sorry, that was... that was just fucking terrible. Alright, that's the sign I need to end this episode. Thank you all for watching. Let's give our usual shout-outs to the usual suspects, our executive producers over on Coffee for their support in keeping the channel going. A big thank you to Zulu, The Wizard Gandhi, Hoopaloop, Anna Stara, Galaxy Wolf, Amethyst C, Goatfather, Silkworm, Neo Zela, Sweetsy, Shotgun Diplomacy, Alex, Demon X Jester, DKO, Mr. MoMA, and, of course, all of the executives over on Coffee for their support in keeping the channel going. Thank you to those guys. And a thank you as well goes out to Mayo, Tempe, Aka, Virzine, Spectre, 2319, Hoofenspiel, Marcus Absent, Extra Small, Shlomo, Blazaro Jesus, Bizarro Jesus, I do that every single time, Rovery, But I'm Homeless, Fativan, Riley M, and everybody who's ever supported the channel in the history of forever. All 6 of you, thank you for your support.